Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. The action has already started. Rodri does well to get it back. Pedri! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And now they can spring out of defence. He is through here. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Dembele. Good, strong midfield running here. Pass somewhat off target. And now the hit! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And it's Dembele. And now a sudden chance to counter. So we're still where we started right now. Olise. He's shifting through the gears here. Tonali gets over and intercepts. Dembele. So what can they make of this? Oh, super find. Goes in for the header! He scored! There is the breakthrough! What a super header, dispatched beautifully.
Yeah, he makes those runs with great stealth and a ghost-like arrival to get his head to the ball.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
That has been cut short.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Olise heads it! And one more try! Pedri, that's really well manoeuvred. Oh, great chance!
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Showing great feet there. Can he get it through? And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Pedri. Oh, that's ambitious.
What a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be a pivotal moment.
Alexander-Arnold. Ball played for Dembele. Roberto Carlos looking to add to his goal. Oh, he's found support out wide. Bellingham. He's got away. big header! It's there! 2 up and threatening to pull clear!
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Number 21, Didier Drogba. Didier Drogba.
And there's the half-time whistle. So your views on the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their
Just a
first
quick
half
reminder
success
today,
with
please
another
refrain
show of
from
strength?
parking outside this stadium. Thank you very much for your cooperation.
Substitutions taking place.
And the second half gets underway.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal becomes crucial.
Nice ball, and now the finish! He's got a goal! The second half sparked straight into life!
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
Madrid get themselves back into contention.
Well, I think they probably needed an early goal in this half just to give them the confidence and belief to push on and look for an equaliser.
A searching ball that into space. Madrid do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. And here's Mbappe. Now it's Drogba.
The attendance for this match
Just about
was
up to the hour now.
72,306.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And that is a little undercooked. Elise, steaming on goalwards. And beyond the defence. That's going to go a long way.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Now it's Drogba. Mendes gets flagged offside. And that has left him in a heap. Oh, this looks sharp. Elise. That's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Drogba. Bellingham. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
He's got the shot away! And that would have been game, set and match.
Drogba really did let them off the hook. They could have wrapped it all up.
Mbappe! Tonali with the foul. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
Well, if he's serious about trying from this range, I think he must feel he can generate the power. Big ask.
Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
Adams picks it up from the goal kick. Oh, easy pickings there. Adams spots it and intercepts. Good spot, he's seen the run.
2 added minutes.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
Dembele picks it up out wide. And that will be it. A game of margins, of thrills, the sort of game that is a great advertisement for our sport. Sad in a way that somebody had to lose. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Please
Look,
make
Peter,
sure to
a
watch
strength
the
in any
screen for an
team has to be at the
information
heart of
bulletin
your
from the regional
defence.
police
And I'm
department.
afraid they were found wanting in that department.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening. Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. We have already started here. He's got the shot away! Olise, decent hit!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
It's a throw-in. Van de Ven gets it away. Dembele could try cutting inside here. shot! Yes, it's there! First blood drawn. That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
You know what was notable in that, Peter, was the fact that he didn't try to blast it. He chose placement instead and delivered a peach.
Madrid penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Well, he's certainly happy with that after what's been said in the build-up, you know.
Van Dijk did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, great chance! Oh, smashing header! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Dembele did give it a fair old crack, and he'll be encouraged to step up again.
Oh, he's found some space here. Pedri. In for a header! And for a moment, time stood still. And he's managed to get rid. That pass has been well intercepted. And it's Eto'o. Pedri. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And he welcomes it in. David Villa. Real chance! It's loose, and there's a race, and he's following up! There's a goal! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, listen, the writing was on the wall. It looked like this was going to happen, and it has.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
It's a good spell of possession, this. Oh, perfectly measured that. Chance for the header! And now they can clear their lines. David Villa. Neymar. And the pass is intercepted. And it's Dembele. Messi. Fiddles it through. Beckenbauer kept his eye on it, and he's there. Beckenbauer clears.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And it's Dembele. Oh, that was vital. Hernandez. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Madrid head back in at the break after a first half that has been, from a scoreline point of view in any case, an even one. Both sides have contributed in equal measure, neither looking overly under pressure from the other. And at the break, glass half full, half empty. It's 1-1. Well, the scoreline indicates a pretty tight game, but there has been a lot of action in it, and it has been an exceptionally good watch. The score at half-time, 1-1. So it's back to business. So both teams emerge the same as they were before the break. And here's Eto'o.
Eto'o really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity.
He's had a shot! Now that has posed a few awkward questions.
He actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
Olise. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And through to the goalkeeper.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory.
For this match
Will he
was
say?
70,987.
He is through here! That'll be a throw-in. Gerrard. Now it's Neymar. David Villa. David Villa! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Hernandez gets good distance on it. Has a look and plays it forward. Pedri. And Alexander-Arnold. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
It's Eto'o! He's done very well to get to that.
He's definitely living up to the occasion here. He just loves being out there amongst it.
Barcelona with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Barcelona with another corner. Barcelona have their second corner now. Keeper's dealt with that. And it's Messi. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And here's Eto'o. Great hit! Goal! Barcelona! And the comeback is complete. It was the crispest of hits. He just crashed it in.
Oh, the contact was fantastic, right on the bootlaces, and it packed a lot of venom for what was a really potent strike.
Barcelona go into the lead.
Look, he's the one.
David Villa! And that would have been game, set and match.
Well, he's definitely kept the side in the game then. That's really good positioning. They could have doubled their lead there.
No way he was going to let him past.
Look, it's a run defence's dislike, but the timing has to be...
David Villa! Now, who's going to be first to this? It's a pretty loose pass. Chouameni.
3 minutes added time.
Added time going up here. It's 3 minutes. Thuram deals with that comfortably. They get a throw in. And time is up. Madrid can look back at this result with regret. A front foot start, but they were ultimately made to pay for their inability to kill it off. So there it is. What struck you most about that?
Yeah, well, I've been on the losing side in games like this, and I can tell you it really does hurt. It's about the fans, and when you let them down, it hurts that bit more. I mean, you can do all the right preparations and still...
Well, hello, welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. This place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. We have already started here.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
Lionel Messi, the everlasting talisman for club and country, and his contribution in 2014 was just terrific.
It was, Peter. He was outstanding in every one of the group games of that tournament, but the one that sticks in my mind, the Nigeria game, a fantastically entertaining game, and he got 2 of Argentina's 3.
Yeah, 2 very different goals, actually, if memory serves. A shot on the rebound for the first one, and then the second just a genius free kick.
And that must have felt so good.
Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
I don't think you need to be an expert lip reader to know what's being said here.
Costa Curta producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. That is a great kick out. And the shot! He's scored! All over in seconds. That's what they can do to you.
Well, this is a well-rehearsed drill. As soon as possession is regained, the commitment to attack is lethal.
Madrid have taken the lead.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
And it's Messi. Law. And that's not going to reach.
Low, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Some really good ball movement. And here's Stoichkov. He's had a hit! And that's caused a worry or two. Fiddles it through. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Stoichkov might just make this. Oh, it's Dembele. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That's a promising run he's making on the right. Madrid looking to go into the break, 1-0 up. He's found a way past. Yeah, he's offering an apology for that. He needed to deliver a better ball. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Oh, that's a key interception. Over to the other side. And that has put paid to that.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Di Maria. And the first 45 minutes are up. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room. And, well, there was a genuine flow about the game. Most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0. Reflections on the first half?
Peter, this is far from a lost cause. Yes, they've been...
Oh, smashing header! Oh, should really have made more of that.
I think we can expect a few more of those now. Better timing was all that was required.
Di Maria. Di Maria with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Chouameni. Hernandez. Dembele. Vieira. Now then, the ball's come loose. No, he's not getting past him there. And it's Di Maria.
Such good technique.
He has found a way through. And that's aimed into the middle. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. That's... has a goal! He's scored! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, that's something that'll make the manager proud, because they dug in deep then and they've got their leveller.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Yeah, it's a very good...
And he's had a hit! Van Dijk can get it clear. Olise. Alexander-Arnold. Sporting appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Law, a look, now the finish! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And we have our very first corner. Messi goes short. Oh, what a climb! That's really well cleared. I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Substitution on the field, number 17.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Polo Muani. Number 10,
Rodri.
Number 11, Ribery. Coming on the field,
Made into space out
number
wide.
15, Vinicius Junior.
That should get the job done.
Number 18, Mbappe. Number 19, Jamal.
Size
Number
really
9,
matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Substitution in progress.
Up for a header! And somehow he managed to miss it.
Tchouaméni has delivered a really costly miss. It could have been their last chance to win it.
He could be in here. Well timed, excellent interception. Vieira is offering some sort of an apology there.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
That pass has been well intercepted. Pedri short changes him with that pass. Pedri. Well, that's beautifully weighted.
Minute has been indicated.
He's got the shot away! Pedri getting this one clear. Time added on 4 minutes. The fullback is in acres of space here. Great hit! Yes, he's done it! Late in the day, this could well be it! And that will be the final act. Madrid pull through, sometimes by hook, sometimes by crook, but that needn't matter. They have the win, and that's what they needed. Madrid leave it late,
Hello everybody, and
but
a
in
quick
the
announcement
end,
now.
it
We would
was
like to
great.
ask you all to kindly
Well, I
stay
just
seated
think that
during the
determination
match.
and
Thank you for your
persistence has
cooperation.
paid off handsomely to
Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot.
Hello,
Without
everybody,
a doubt, it
and
is the
welcome
week's
to
most
today's match.
eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena. Absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. Can he finish? It's there!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
That's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other.
Luis Suarez! That was superb goalkeeping.
Suarez actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Liverpool with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Madrid have the chance to go the other way. And the pass is intercepted. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. And that's gone loose. That's a nicely measured pass. Can he finish? Oh, it's come this time, surely! And a terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
It's their second corner of the game. Terrific header! Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Liverpool have their third corner. Van Dijk with the clearance. Madrid are looking to go forward now. Oh, well played. So just a one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Pedri, oh, good read. Olise. Olise tries making a foray down the right. Del Piero. Liverpool finding their passes. No way through. Griezmann. Dembele is in a really good position out wide. Thuram gets across and deals with it. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Pullet with the foul, and the referee has shown him a yellow card. And here's Colomwani. Del Piero. Serginho. He won't be happy with that one. Olise.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Griezmann. And here's Messi. That is good strength. And we hit half-time. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time, it is 1-0.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and
could be danger here. Hits one. It's in! And with that goal comes comfort. Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Peter, that was just a defensive act of generosity that was always going to have a painful ending.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Now it's Luis Suarez.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
No, he's seen through all of that.
The attendance for this match was
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And the keeper beats it away. Can he get it through? Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And no, that was never going to make it. Olise has found the net here, of course. And it's Hullet. Dembele. Chouameni. Rodri. Hullet. Now it's Griezmann. Oh, super find. And he's managed to get free. Tries a shot! In for the pieces! It's in! Just one goal in it now! Game on! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
This is threatening to become a really good game. And Messi! And that could have brought them level.
Oh, I think you could really feel his pain there. He was convinced he'd put his side level.
Substitution on the field, number 17.
So, time for
Griezmann.
changes on
Number
both sides,
5,
actually.
Suarez. Coming on the field, number 4.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Oh, he's been caught napping. In again, climbs up big. He will be livid with himself. Very much into the last knockings. That is good alertness.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
Keeper's ball.
Minutes has been indicated.
Belletti. Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. Serginho. Del Piero. And that is as far as it goes. What a game, what a show. Both sides robustly going about their business, and that has turned it into quite a spectacle. It's the sort of game after which you feel it's a shame anybody had to lose.
I'm afraid to tell you that we're expecting traffic to be heavy.
Any
after the
reflections on
final
what you've
whistle
seen,
today.
Jim?
Well, it's a win that
So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. Red and black wherever you turn, the San Siro is buzzing. Certainly up for this one. So that's got things on the way. Going to be disappointed with that. Well, the idea was a good one. He's going for goal! Decent enough try.
Well, even for him, that may have been a touch ambitious.
And here's Colomwani, and here's Dembele. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air, and what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too, and he never seems to lose it in important areas. I'd expect this team to notch up a lot.
He's gone for goal! He's got away with one there.
Certainly made himself a big nuisance in applying the pressure to force the error.
Pops him off it and wins back the ball. Pedri. Can he get it through? And he was quick to react. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Pinches it off him. Rodri. Madrid, so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. David Villa. No way through. And the pass is intercepted. Colomwani going about things with real menace. He is through here. Chance! They've scored! First blood drawn. That is just remarkable, the amount of bend he got on that.
Oh, that's a measured delight. The curl he applied was immaculate.
So we have the first goal.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be...
Tries a shot! Oh, has another go! Nicely weighted ball. Could move up a gear here. Cole finds himself offside. That's a shade optimistic. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Terrific header! Dembele looking understandably energised after his goal.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Adams gets across to intercept that. He's played him through. David Villa. Rodri. It's Pedri. Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, it's Dembele.
There will be one.
He's through, now is he in? Petit. And we've reached half-time. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room. And while there was a genuine flow about the game, most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think there's plenty to be pleased about with that first half display in terms of the score and overall approach.
Madrid happy to have the lead in a tight old game. Dembele! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Yeah, the ball in there was simply superb. He won't be too happy that it's gone to waste like that.
And here's Messi. Busquets. Van Dijk gets over and intercepts. And the shot! They've scored! AC Milan are all square. And He stuck it away as if laser guided.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner, unstoppable.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence.
Oh, shooting chance! No mistake! And again they hit the front. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Yeah, I really can't say enough as to how good the final ball.
And the finish! They've got it! And the lead lasts no time at all!
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
Well, his movement is all based on fine margins, and the timing of his run then was ideal.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Great hit!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
That looks a cracking ball. Great chance! That'll be a corner. Milan with the corner, they're first. Keeper's dealt with that. And now a sudden chance to counter. That pass has been well intercepted. Speculative strike. That was superb goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Corner number 2 then. It's a mighty effort! Denied by an instinctive save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Corner number 3 coming up. Up for a header! And that's caused a worry or two. Cole, and now the hit! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
Cole has delivered a really costly miss. It could have been their last chance to win it.
Substitution for Milan, number 5, Franz Beckenbauer.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Andy Cole, number 10, Messi, coming on the field, number
that is
8,
as far as they're going to go.
Silva, number 4,
No, that was never going to make it.
number 9,
Milan
Griezmann.
showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
Danger averted for now. Plays a sharp little ball here. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And they can counter here. Always onto this. He's found a way. He's had a shot. Oh, what about that? And that has raised the roof. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Madrid take the lead. Now it's just a question of holding on.
Well, the last moments now, Peter, are going to be very frantic. There's still time for a twist or two yet.
And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Pass somewhat off target. And that's it. Well, that was good. A terrific advertisement for attacking football. Both sides glad to trade blows, to set out always only to win. And it came down to one decisive moment.
And an exciting one too. We're about to
So a dramatic game decided in its very last moment. Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. So that's got things underway. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And whistle's gone, and the referee has given a penalty. Madrid present their opponents with the best possible chance here to get them off and running. 1-0. Never any doubt. Not much more than a formality.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work.
The goal scorer after
I doubt very much that this was in the script.
Number 8, Kylian Mbappe.
Opts for safety. Pedri. Ribery. And it's Iniesta. Now it's Gnabry. Gnabry will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Closing it. Gnabry! And yes, it's there! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
India are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, it's been an absolutely...
There's the hit! He's got a goal! And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Well, to his credit, he managed to ghost into space to finish things off, but the failure to spot him was ghastly defence.
Madrid get themselves back into contention.
Listen, goals change games, and that has changed the whole complexion of this one. They have the momentum now.
Mbappe! He's gone forward. Oh, that's a key interception. The ball has bounced loose now. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. That's a little off target. Olise, he has found the way through. Might be danger here. And the shot! And it's in! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Oh, listen, the writing was on the wall. It looked like this was going to happen, and it has.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball.
Oh, he has stuck it into his own net!
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Listen, sometimes you need that little bit of luck in games like these.
Adams calmly anticipates. Couldn't squeeze it through. And it's Ribery. And here's Iniesta. It's Iniesta! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
India with the corner. They're first. Cafu. And now they can spring out of defence.
There will be 3 minutes.
Gnabry. He's found the way through. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Cafu. Oh, it's played into the area. Van Dijk attempt. There's the whistle for half-time.
The own goal was symptomatic of their first half performance. They're not at it.
And a quick announcement today that memorabilia from today's match is now on sale in the Stadium Hall.
Substitution on the field. Number 24, Alexander-Arnold.
Whistle
Coming
goes,
on to replace
and we
him
start the
is
second half.
Number 2.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Just eases him off the ball. Iniesta showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Gnabry, well read, and the danger is averted. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Cafu, and it's Iniesta. Still they trail, and time is ticking away. How about that? And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Do I really need to tell you, Peter, that he has to do better, especially from there?
Oh, what's he done? He's one-on-one! And he shapes to shoot! Goal! And there's the goal they've been looking for.
The attendance for this match.
Yeah, they were
was
made to pay for not moving the ball
72,306.
smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
India take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about.
And the pass is intercepted. Interesting ball. And the shot! And he hits the net!
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, he's been the outstanding player on the pitch and devastating in front of the goal. What a display, what a player.
Ribery! And he's there to clear it. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Olise, shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Mbappe goes on a run down the left wing. Mbappe going face to face with his great rival.
India clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Out to the right. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And here's Kolomwani, real chance here. Pedri really struggling to influence the game.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it. I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
That's at the end. Madrid can justifiably find this a hard one to swallow. They gave it their all, but ultimately they have fallen just short against an opponent prepared to go toe-to-toe until the end.
We'd like to inform you now that the latest travel
What are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, it was engaging, if not an edge-of-your-seat encounter, and importantly...
Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot.
Hello,
Without a
everybody,
doubt, it is the
and
week's
welcome to
most
today's
eagerly
match.
awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Nedved kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Pedri, he's had a shot! Marvellous goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more. Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And he cuts out the supply. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Oh, that's well spotted. Well timed, excellent interception. Messi. Madrid are very much in charge here, dominating possession and a goal to the good. Musiala. Adams cuts out the pass. Good spot, he's seen the run. Oh, he's found support out wide. Hernandez finds himself offside. Oblak is there to clear. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
That's a sharp pass. 15 minutes till half-time. The ball has bounced loose now. And here's Lewandowski. Hernandez.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will all...
He gets big! Oh, just couldn't turn it in.
Well, this is simple. The supply is to be admired. The defending is to be admonished.
Haaland showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Cafu. And here's Musiala. Now it's Haaland.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
And here's Messi. Musiala ploughing through the middle. Musiala cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help
There
here.
will be 1 minute added time.
Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. There's the whistle for half-time. Well, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure up front perhaps. That's not too much to ask.
Madrid leading 1-0 at the break. And we are already promptly back underway.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit.
It's net! And one more try! He has done it! They have hauled themselves right back into it!
Oh, listen, the writing was on the wall. It looked like this was going to happen, and it has.
He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Climbs up big! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Rodri clears.
The attendance for this match was
Ended up in no man's land.
71,898.
Adams calmly anticipates. Clips it so gently. And no, that was never going to make it. Haaland! Haaland!
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Oh, and he's through the middle. He's in, shot. He's had a hit. It's a goal. Into the lead once more. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Well, the finish looked a guarantee once he was found all alone, and it's criminal defending.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. No foul, says the referee.
Haaland really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And it's Lewandowski. Dembele. Lewandowski. And he's quick to get it clear again. And smartly reclaimed. Another pass just keeps it ticking over.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Haaland! Oh, that could cost them.
Oh, I think you could really feel his pain there. He was convinced he'd put his side level.
Substitution on the field. Number 17, Dembele.
So, time for changes
Number
on
9,
both sides, actually.
Pedri. Number 6, Robert Lewandowski. Coming on the
Nedved.
field. Number 15.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more
Number
chances can they
23,
realistically expect now?
Silva. Number 18, Mbappe. Substitution.
And that
in progress.
interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Oh, the ball's gone astray. Looking for the run. Nunez. Swung over. And he can clear it away. And that will be it. Madrid have emerged victorious in this match of thrills. The odd goal ultimately proving the difference. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
I think that
We are
early
glad
goal
to
beats are
inform you
pretty
that
much
today's
decided.
match
Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. Oh, here's a chance!
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Davids does really well there, he is strong. Can he get away here? Now it's Lewandowski.
Peter, it's not often I'll focus on the influence of a goalkeeper, but Vitor Baia is an exception I'm happy to make. Consistently strong and one of Portugal's very best players, never mind just keepers.
Yeah, I very much doubt his nation has ever had anyone better in that position. And that's a... tries a shot! They've scored! There is the breakthrough! And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
So we have the first goal.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And there's green grass ahead of him. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Oh, that's well spotted. Pedri. And it's Cruyff. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Rummenigge. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Alexander-Arnold kept his eye on it, and he's there. Davids gets across to intercept that. Pullet. This is promising. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Oh, he's been caught napping! Oh, he's been caught on it here! He won't be happy with that one. Pedri, who's set up one goal so far. Well, they've got it again. Well, good play on the left-hand side here. Now it's Luis Suarez. Luis Suarez! No mistake! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
And it's another really good show of character. I love the spirit and togetherness they muster. Never know when they're beaten.
Well, how's that for a class finish?
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
Chance! Goal!
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Madrid go into the lead.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Into stoppage time, very little left on it. That's a shade optimistic. Rodri, distributed tidily. And there is the half-time whistle. So half-time, no shortage of action and talking points at both ends of the field. 3 goals to light up the crowd. And a fair reflection of the territorial state of play with the half-time scoreline, 2-1. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, it remains very delicately poised, and based on the promise we've seen through the first 45 minutes, I wouldn't be surprised if this takes another twist or two. It certainly would be in keeping.
Madrid leading by 1 in a finely poised game. It is intriguing to watch and could easily go either way. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. No changes at the interval from either side. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Olise. Olise looking to run onto it. Pull it.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Cruyff. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
Manchester United showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value.
And pull it! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Manchester United appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Oh, smashing header! Oh, just couldn't turn it in.
Oh, that's a real disappointment as well, after he worked so hard to just get into position and get on the end of that in the first place. A lot of effort for very little reward.
Pedri. Lewandowski has found the net here, of course. Pedri. And it's Cruyff. Oh, super find. And he's there to get it away. And they're back on the ball again. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this Luis Suarez! Oh, that could cost them.
Well, I think that look says it all, Peter. Brilliant save from the keeper. He read the situation superbly.
They've played it short. Great hit! Has another go! They've done it! It's level again! What a match we have!
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Neither manager, I think. It's all happening.
With a predatory goal.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
And he's done it again. He's got his second.
Substitution on the field, number 99.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, that goal just serves to give them the momentum and psychological edge now at this stage, but for me, they've got to chase a winner.
Number 11.
And he cuts out the supply.
Number 7, Schneider.
Well, they deserve
Substitutions
an
taking
awful lot
place.
of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
That is a brilliant interception.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
2 added minutes has been
He's played it through, and he's running through. Engages and forces him off the ball. And that is as far as it goes. So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling qualities and neither willing to give in. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Listen, the more this game went on...